Hey, y'all, what's going on? You already know who this is. Mitchel Report Unleashed podcast. I do appreciate you for tuning in. We are back, and I wanted to do a quick little reaction video to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's One Day or Day One and the message behind it. And I know a lot of folks in the wrestling community are going to say it's very wrestling related, but as someone that's a podcaster, a coach, and more importantly, someone that's always about enriching dialogue and communication, by all means, I feel like this is in my wheelhouse to really break down, to give someone even more hope into doing what it is they want to do in their life. If it's a content creator, entrepreneur, business mind, whatever it is you're wanting to do. And I think there's a lot here that we could learn from him. And I'll give you just my takes once the video is done rolling. So let's start rolling the video. It's going to be popped up on the screen. And I would like you just to listen and hear everything that The Rock was saying at this time. Let's get into it.
Man, I was just thinking about this. It's like, what a beautiful day. I was just thanking the universe and thanking God for this blessing of just a beautiful day. And it reminded me of this philosophy that I want to share with you guys that I think about. I don't think about it every day, but I do think about it a lot. It's a philosophy of one day as opposed to day one. So the idea is, what is that thing that's been gnawing at our gut that we wanted to do, wanted to accomplish? What's that goal? What's that mountain we've wanted to climb, the mountain we've wanted to move, the mountain we've wanted to create? What is it? Is it a job you wanted to get? Is it a raise? Is it a promotion? Is it something in school? Is it self-care, self-help? Is it getting in the best shape of your life? Is it understanding your body more? What is it? What is that thing? Is it a relationship? Is there someone you've always wanted to talk to? Someone you've always wanted to get to know? Is it kids? Whatever it is. I love that kids part. Is my favorite because it means just, practicing, which is always the most important thing. But the idea is that one day, one day I'll do that thing that I've always wanted to do. I'll do it one day. We do that. I'm guilty of that shit all the time. I'll do it one day. Or you make the commitment now and you say, this is day one. This is day one that I'm going to do that thing. And the reason why it's appropriate, I woke up this morning, not only giving thanks to this beautiful day, but also there's been a thing or two in my life that it's been in the one day camp. It's kind of just been hanging out in the one day. I'll do that thing one day. I woke up this morning and I said, today is day one. I am on a mission to get this particular thing done, and I'm going to get it done. I do believe that when we put that kind of action out there, when you put that kind of energy out there in the world, that the universe works on our behalf. It meets us halfway. God, the universe, whatever you believe in, a higher power, maybe you don't. But I do believe action begets action. So think about that for a second. Is today that day where you go, or you continue to go, one day I'll do that thing? Or is today that day where you go, today's the day. Today's day one. You get one day over with. You get day one over with, and then the momentum starts and it builds right now. So have a great day and make it your day one. Or make it your one day. But I promise you, things are much better when the universe conspires for you and you make it day one. All right. Have a productive day.
You know what I like there? It speaks to who The Rock is. Not being in character, being Dwayne Johnson. A lot of folks, like I mentioned, know him for the final boss gimmick with the whole WWE situation that's going on. Toronto Elimination Chamber weekend. We're here. All that good stuff. I'm going to be in attendance. But I wanted to really touch into what he's really speaking to. And that's within self and having those goals and just knowing what your non-negotiables are and how you're wanting to show up. What's that goal? What's that task? And how are you going to get there? And what are you doing to get there? And that's something that I've always brought on this channel, is just giving folks the hope, the understanding, the tools from guests. And I know I haven't really been doing a lot of solo shows, but to give you guys the opportunity to really just deep dive in and ask yourself, what is that thing that you're wanting to complete? And you hear The Rock say it, day one or one day. And if we have that one day approach, I feel like from my personal perspective, we're always going to be pushing it off. But maybe it's you wanting to be that content creator and you don't know what niche it is that you want to be in. Maybe ask around, ask your community, ask the folks that you have on social media. That could be Facebook, that could be LinkedIn, right? What is it they want to see? See, with great ideation, you can spring a lot of amazing thoughts. And with those amazing thoughts, you could be able to problem solve something for yourself that could help somebody else. Because guess what? We all have that one thing inside of us that we're passionate about. For me, it's podcasting, it's sports, it's pro wrestling. And I've thought to myself is how many different ways I can add to the ecosystem into my community or connecting with other folks in another part of community. What is it you're really looking to do? How are you wanting to get there? You know, I think too many times we make excuses and we don't make enough adjustments. But just take that one day, that 1 minute, breathe in, breathe out, use that airway that you have and really breathe in and ask yourself is that day comes where I want to do what it is I want to do. Ask yourself a couple questions here. What's stopping me? What are my distractions? And if I have a distractions, how do I remove those distractions? See, distractions can simply sit here, and if you don't have the right tools in place, can really just deter your vision, deter your focus of what it is you're trying to become. Ask around, really ask those folks that are going to be championing you in your circle. We all have friends. We all have coworkers. Find that person that you trust within that department. Heck, could be that person you're talking to, like you heard The Rock say. Could be that person that you are wanting to talk to. Maybe you're wanting to date. But ask yourself is, what's stopping you? One day or day one? You know, there's 365 days of the year. Make it a part of yourself to really look inward and say, hey, listen, I know what it is I want. I know I'm getting there, but I might need a couple people to champion me and hold me accountable. Because accountability partners are all around. You just have to find the right ones. Find someone that's going to be real with you, that's not going to ever shy away and give you that feedback. Because we all need feedback to grow. To grow, you need to have a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. So find those folks that are going to tell you, you know, where you're messing up along the path, or that are going to hold you accountable. You know, heck, that day one could even be losing that 10 pounds in 3 months. Find those people that are going to simply sit here and rally behind you. And that's basically what The Rock is saying. Never give up. Always tap into yourself. Always tap into the mindset. And you'll be surprised what you can pull out with great ideation and great tools and resources. And plus, you have the Mitchell Unleashed channel that gives you all those tips and tricks with all different ways of life and how to navigate. But let me know what you think. What's your day one? Or what's your one day? And how do you plan on getting there? Leave a comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification. And I appreciate you all for consistently tuning into the Mitchell Unleashed podcast. We out.